Hello, Ganganix. Good morning. Good morning, Vasalvorn. Just nothing, just not happening. Where are you, Ganganix? Life ay go ka Chalmar-chan. My God. Yeah, maybe. Feel like crazy. Crazy about me. Oh, okay. Ganganix, where are you? Which country? How are you, Mother-chan? You didn't sleep yet. No, I don't trust nobody anymore. Yes. No. Yes, where are you from? I give you thumbs up. Thank you, Jerry. Follow Chuck for the thumbs up. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I have computer. I'm in front of my computer. I'm playing South India sister. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, my friend. You cannot hear me? Can you hear me now? Don't forget to give thumbs up, guys. Okay, thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry, it's hard to talk when you're not happy. I don't know what to say. I'm okay. Just thank you. Take care again, Gwyneth. Take care of yourself. I'm sorry. It's hard to speak when you're feeling unhappy, you know. I'm sorry for that. Hi, sis Heidi. Sorry. Salamat, sis Heidi. Sorry. Sorry. Sinusumpong na naman ako ng ano ko. Problema kasi ayoko talagang uminom ng gamot. Nadidepressed ako. Lalo na pag parang may galit sa akin na hindi ko naman alam kung bakit. Kasi ginaganon ako tapos maayos naman yung ano ko. Alam mo yung ayaw mong maramdaman pero lumalabas talaga siya. Kahit naiinis ako. Hindi ko siya makontrol. Gusto ko siya kontrolin. Palagi akong natatakot. Palagi akong nagdududa. Kahit wala namang umaano sa akin.
Feeling ko lang. Nakakainis. Ganito pakiramdam. Nakakasira na ito. Yeah, I know. Kaya tuloy parang napapaisip ako, natutuliro, parang kung ano-ano na lang din nasabi ko kasi bakit siya galit? Bakit parang konting parang nagagalit. Sabi ko, ayoko nang ginaganon ako. Sabi ko, pwede naman ako kausapin na maayos. Pero parang, ba't parang nagmumukhang defensive? Sabi ko, meron. Parang meron tinatago na, ewan, ayoko nang ganun. Nararamdaman ko eh. Ganun tao. Ako. Maayos yung tanong ko. Hindi naman bastos yung pagkatanong ko. Life in North Carolina, hello. Hi, Luke. Hello, Sir Dance, Basement Journey. Sorry. I know. It's been many nights, like maybe 3 nights in a row now. I couldn't sleep properly. I just don't know. I just feel crazy. I just can't explain something that I want to know. I want to find out something like I don't know. Like I feel so worried every day. Hello, Sir Dan. Sorry. Hello. Yes, I am. Look, it's a lifetime depression. Look, I don't want to take medicines for it because it's crazy. Maybe that's why people think that I'm on drama. It's not drama. It's me. I just have that. I have that since when I was 18 years old. Got my depression back then. Even if I don't want to get mad, I don't want to get upset. It's just I just it just comes out. Thank you, society. It's something that I don't know. Lumiyaw minsan yung story. Sorry guys. Maybe I'm just tired, I don't know. The outside is stormy. I cannot sleep, look. That's why I'm on live stream. It's hard to sleep. Yesterday also I didn't sleep. I sleep very late, like almost 4 o'clock. And then I wake up so early. Very little sleep. For a few hours. The other night, no, nothing sleep. No sleep. It's hard to have depression. It's really hard to have depression. It makes me think when someone would get upset and I don't know why. When I was just asking nicely, it makes me think also. It bothers me so much. You will get through this definitely. I supposed to have a lifetime medicine, but I don't want to take. I don't want to dependent to it because it's a lifetime. I got this, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap, the medicine, and it keep me drowsy if I sleep. I have I have daughter. I need to be fully awake, especially when I'm driving. It's not good to have medicine for antidepressant. It's not good. I know many people couldn't understand me, but anyway, I don't have to explain. It's hard. Oh, my inside is dying. Hopefully, it's that if with depression, I'm in the depression mood, but when I feel something bothers me a lot. Uh, my doctor told me that there's some part of my brain that it keeps recalling the past. I cannot be aware of that. I couldn't be aware of thinking about it. keeps on and on in my brain. It's something part in my brain and it keeps on and on. And it's just like, I'm sick of it. Just think about it. It's not funny to be depressed. What should I do? I'm depressed. Yeah, it will never be the same. I cannot be the same for 24 hours. It's just only a few hours that I'll be fine. I just have to cry it out. And I know. Yeah, that's what my doctor told me to. When I'm in the mood like this, I have to have someone to talk with. It's not good. No, unfortunately. Yeah, no. I feel you, meowy. I know. Sometimes, if I am depressed, I just go drive around. And I feel better when I come back. But it's that time. It's hard to explain, guys, because it's just part of my brain. It's just keep rolling in the same, the same. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Maybe you should read about depression and you'll understand. It's hard. That's why many people are probably upset to me when I'm in the mood like this. Because I say something that I don't mean. I don't really mean. It sounded like mean, but I don't mean it. It's just my part of my brain that has to say something. Like at the end of the day, I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, why I say something like that? I regret. I shouldn't. There's something in a point, but sometimes even if how much I don't want to say it, but it still comes out in my mouth anyway, even if I don't want to. It hurts to someone. Yeah. the person only there for you for fun, you will know if the person there for you just, you know, yeah. And, it always affects my relationship if I got into this mood, because I can't stand with bullshit, you know. I can't stand with, yeah. Take the society. Take the society. Hi, giant ball. Hard that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, society. Thanks. Sorry, the story behind there. Sometimes. Sir Dan, thank you so much. Sorry for it. Thank you for your support, sir. Yeah, I eat. I had something. I had some sinigang. I also have bingo, Oreo biscuits earlier. Take a seat. My God, my nose. Sorry. My nose. My goodness. There. Sorry. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, people might think I'm on drama. They don't understand. I don't want drama. I want to be happy. Just look you good eating and drinking. Yeah, sis. Parang baliw lang. Basta-basta na lang siya sumusumpong. I love that. To you, you are very strong woman, just in case you don't notice. You're trying to. Since I have my daughter, I'm trying to. Search A. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you for the blessing. I have Oreo. Thank you so much, Search A. I'm sorry. My cookie, Ashish, is here. Cookie. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Search A. Okay. I will drop your link. Just give it back. I call Search A. Hmm? A cookie? I got it. I got an Oreo. Search A, thank you so much. You're a legend in YouTube. Thank you. Actually, that was biscuits of angel. I just get some. I just get some of it. I was trying to watch video games earlier, but I can't. It's just really, it it didn't entertain me much because my brain set up is just to think crazy. Yeah, I had one Oreo already. I don't want to eat all the Oreo of Angel because you might get upset. It's like, why you eat all my Oreo? That's my Oreo. Yeah. Oreo is so good too. Yeah. I'm so shy to you guys. You're there for me. More dangerous Which one? You know, all ate all the oil. Oh, yeah. Link 11:11. Why we have this kind of craziness? Search a cookie is dangerous. They all yummy. It's almost 3 a.m. for you, Sis Raquel. Yes, it's Heidi. Yesterday I also sleep like 4 a.m. I wake up 6:30. I think 6:30, and I do what all I do is cleaning. And the other day I didn't sleep. I never sleep. Now I couldn't sleep again. I don't want to take the medicine because I don't want to get used to it. Yeah, I don't. Yes. Yung isa, inaaway ko bigla. Parang naawa lang ako sa kanya ba. Naiyak ako kasi yung may mga sasabihin ako hindi ko dapat sabihin. Nasasabi ko. Kaya, ano, naawa. Sorry guys. Excuse me. My nose filling up this. Search A, thank you so much. God bless you more and more, Search A. See there, out that how talking again sounds like spells getting casted. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right, Sis Heidi. Even if I'm in a party, suddenly if I feel like I wanna cry, I cry in front of many people. That's why I can't mix up with the party, or I can't mix up with too much crowd, because it's just something in part of my brain that saying I'm not happy. And sometimes even if I'm in the middle of like dancing or singing karaoke, when I feel like that, I just cry. It's like, what the heck, you know? It's just hard to explain. But just cry it out. And tight hug. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. I know when I open my live stream, I know someone I can talk with, especially Sis Heidi. If only I can say more, but all I can say is that I'm all your shoes. I know. I deeply feel you. Yeah. Even if like the food is so good, when I when I got into the point that the depression attacks me, I feel like, oh, I don't want to eat that. That's make me feel like, something in the food that like I think something wrong with the food, even if the food is so yummy or tasty, like, and it's well presentable, you know, but still my mind said like, oh, the food, something with it. It's crazy. I'm not crazy, but it's just part of my brain. It doesn't function properly. And it's a lifetime problem. So it's hard to deal. It's hard to deal with this. Sometimes we want to clear up all the things behind us. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's the thing about depression. A human being can survive almost anything as long as she sees the end inside. But depression is so insidious and it compounds daily that it's impossible to ever see the end. Tight hug. I talk to you and you feel like you're alone. But book. I have a book here. I have a book here. I keep reading this book. When I have my depression like this, I like to read my book. And then you know what? I keep forgetting it. I don't know. It doesn't like I keep forgetting the book. Imagine how look like this book. And look at this. It says the complete courtship. That's good. Depression is being colorblind and constantly told how colorful the world is. Yeah, we have so much imagination that you guys think that I have lots of expectation about the world, but it's just making me sad seeing the reality that it's not really the one that I wanted to. It's just sad. Because nobody's perfect in this world anyway. Ay, ay, ay. It is not impossible as financial has reached of us that understand. If you can't find depression, I would have seen. And it's just like you can't, they call that, yung hindi mo, kahit ayaw mo, pero hindi mo siya mapigilan. Parang gusto mo pa rin siyang gawin. Ano ba tawag doon? What we feed our minds is about the same idea of looking into a mirror, telling what you want to reflect. So is our universe. We don't know about that. So something was my brain saying. When you're depressed, you don't control your thoughts. Yeah, it's hard to control. Your thoughts control you. I wish people understand that. Yes, it's just hard to control. Yeah, even if sometimes I know it could hurt somebody, but I will say it anyway because it's what my brains want me to say. Hard to control, really. I know sometimes I could hurt someone when I say something because it's my brain. And it makes me feel better after I say it anyway because my brain it's just I have to say something when I feel something I want to say because if I don't say what I want to say, it's going to explode. And when I want to ask something I couldn't ask, it's going to explode. It's just hard. Oh yes. We look into the deep mirror and we see us on the other side. Yes, however, tell that person inside of you. I see you tell them I will never let you down and you always touch again. Be controlled. It will help people you love. That's why we need to know from professional what is depression. It is so true. It's what you tell yourself. Try speaking. Remember, try again and again until you see the light again. Not all storms last forever. Hello, Bingo. It's okay, sis. Every day is a second chance. Yeah, from my past relationship, I know I hurt a lot. When I say something, it hurts someone, but you could really see if someone really don't. They're not into you because they cannot understand and they cannot see. Yeah, I know. They will easily give up when I'm into this point. So I know how it is. So I will only know if that person is the right one. If I'm into this point that I cannot control what I want to say. I don't know. I'm here, sis. Don't be sad. Oh, my God. Always remember that every day is a second chance. Yes, sis. Heidi, thank you. Thank you so much. The mirror is just like the universe. What we send to it, it will return and echo back. Try all positive things, even if you think it's not worth it. Try it anyways and focus on positive. Yeah, Link 1111, even how much I tried. When my brain says something, I can't. It's just all this negative comes out. I don't know. Tried my very best not to think negative. I tried. It's just hard to control. I get depression because of being brokenhearted, and that one, it keeps on and on in my brain. It's just hard to, you know. It started. My depression started all when I was brokenhearted. So yeah, that's why. In our country, we say as long we got our health, we are happy. You got family, and us they are sis. Thank you, Vico. Hi, it's okay. Perhaps depression is caused by asking oneself too many answerable questions. Just let it flow. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when people ask and we don't like to answer, and it just keep asking, it just irritates us, you know, and it's really irritates us. And, and when someone also show disrespectful manners or something like that, it's just it hurts us. Or madness for for no reason. I don't know. Just especially when you ask nicely and you get like someone's answer you mad or angry. It's not right. And people cannot talk nicely. I don't like it. It affects me too. You're not alone. Many hearts and hugs. Thank you, Miku. When people ask you why you're depressed, just don't mind. It will trigger your depression. People are ignorant in depression, so believe it's a mood. Yeah, I know, it's not mood. It's part of the brain. It's what my doctor explained me. I was like, no matter what, even how much you wanted to be nice, you can't be nice because when parts of your brain already, not functioning properly, it will show. So, yeah, it will go. It will go. It will not stay. This feeling I have is just, what's good with someone with the depression? They could be very mad or upset in few hours, but it will be like heaven when we get over it. But with someone moody or something like normal, that's more dangerous, you know. That's more dangerous than someone having a depression, really. Because it won't last longer because we are always seeking for happiness. When I'm upset like this, I'm always finding ways, what sort of things that makes me happy later on. And I'm not gonna be the same. You know? It's not gonna be the same. It's like a newborn baby in my brain. Like some part of my brain when it comes like, when it's full moon and it goes down, the full moon will change. Yeah, you cannot dictate someone with a depression. Link 1111, you cannot dictate someone with a depression. We don't allow that. It's not, it's part, like I said, it's part of the brain. You can't dictate some part of the brain that is already dysfunction. It's already, you know, maybe I just need another brain. Yeah, even I do things like that. Oh my God, it will just attack. It's not. It's hard to control. It's hard to control. Yeah, it's just the same advice or something. No matter what other people say, it doesn't help. I'll be over it. I'll be fine. I know it. I know myself. I'll be feeling very upset right now, but later on I'll be fine. I'll be the most happy newborn baby. Like that. Just like that. Maybe I should read something here. How about when you give it attention and not shut it off, it will speak for you, yes. Get out of the house, take more walks, feed the little ducks or birds, small seeds they love, all self to reconnect nature. Yeah, but Link, like I said, if I'm in this mood, no matter what I do, no matter what party, beautiful things around, I'm blind. I am blind and I can't see things around. It's just the feeling, it's just the brain. No matter how people, how much, like walking around, and if I'm in this mood, no, it won't help. It won't help. It won't help. All I need is just cry it out. That's the thing. Just cry it out. How about I will read something and you listen. I have it. The title here is saying Breaking Up Without a Heart. Breaking up is painful, so we refuse to think much about it and consequently never learn the procedures for correctly handling this aspect of life. Much of the pain associated with breaking up could be avoided if couples used a little fact during the process. Here are some things not to do when breaking up. Avoid the guilt trip. Georgette has grown tired of Lance and knows that should break up with him, but she feels guilty about hurting him. So she magnifies every negative trait in her mind until she can justify telling him off. After Georgette unloads on Lance, he hurts her badly. Not only has Georgette dumped him, but she has also made him feel like an unworthy, unlikable person. If you become interested in someone else and don't know how to break the news to your present steady date, the meanest way to do is to appear in public with your new love. Especially ditch the idea of expressing public affection in front of your old flame in order to help that person get the message quicker, to give your date the silent treatment, or to avoid showing up when and where you usually do is not the way either. Such treatment transmits worrying questions to the other person's mind. What did I do wrong? What did I say something to hurt her feelings last night? What did I do wrong? Did I say something to hurt her feelings last night? Maybe he or she has been trying to ditch me for weeks, and I've been too stupid to realize it. I never catch on. Avoid the hot and cold treatment. Bruce is seriously thinking about breaking up with Lori. Yes, he haters to lose the security of what they had going. Oh my god, my eyes. She is good looking, and many of the guys envy his relationship with her. He vacillates in his treatment of her according to his present mood. Sometimes he is thoughtful and attentive, but other times he forgets to call her. The truth is, Bruce has tired of Lori. By treating her attentively, he is trying to convince himself that they can still make a go of it. And by ignoring, he is sending the signal that is all over. Such a treatment only confuses the other person. Don't indulge in it while you try to make up your mind. Avoid sending messages that your date could misinterpret. On a conscious level, you will not even understand that is going on inside of you, yet you may say, huh? something is something is a mess here. Dirty. Can't read some words. Oh yeah, some things you don't really mean. I'm reading, but I'm not wearing my glasses. See, I'm not thinking what I'm doing here. I'm not ready to settle down yet. We seem to be growing apart. We don't have the same interest and more. We don't communicate on the same level anymore.
The other person might interpret it as I met somebody else I like better than you. Get lost. You've changed and I don't like the change in you. I used to find you interesting, but now you bore me. We used to be on the same wavelength, but now we have nothing to say to each other. When I get to college, I want to look over the whole field. I'll be leaving for college next month, and we won't be able to see much of it, each other from now on. I'm so involved with my studies and now job, I hardly have time for social life anymore. If you feel the time has come to break your relationship, examine your reasons carefully and then state them openly, clearly, and honestly. As immature person may end a relationship just because the other individual no longer meets his needs. But surely it is selfish to view a relationship only in terms of having one's own personal needs met. Such an immature individual fails to see that he too has responsibility for certain aspects of the relationship. But he finds it easier to blame the other person rather than accept his share of the guilt. Consequently, the immature person often chooses the easy way out of ending a relationship rather than facing difficulties within himself. He will move on to a new partner and leave the other one wandering and hurting. Mature person will face the inadequacies in a relationship and evaluate whether they can overcome the unfulfilled expectation or whether they should separate. Those who do not have high ethical standards can sever the relationship and never see one another again. But such an unfeeling, uncaring way of ending a steady relationship will not do for those who cherish high ideals. Such individuals try to end a relationship without encouraging bitterness to develop between them. It is possible to break up in a spirit of thankfulness for what the two of you have shared, for the pleasant memories of good times, and for the personal growth that resulted from your relationship in the last few years. Rodney has had 7 or 8 romances, yet he remains on friendly terms with each of these young women. It can be done. So this story is breaking up without a heart. Oh my God. Yeah, sometimes like me in my depression, if I encounter already break up when I'm in this mood, and one of my exes, say goodbye because they don't understand me, you know, yeah, it's hard, you know, for me. Dance retirement journey, Philippines bound. Thank you so much for staying, sir. Sis, I'm here. Just talking to my sister. Thank you, sis Heidi. How about this? Breaking up with the heart. I know of no gentle way to break up, whether two people who have cared for each other part, they will suffer. but you cannot do something so to soften the blow and prevent more serious problems during this difficult time. Seek counsel. If you have doubts about your decision to call it quits, seek advice from someone you trust and respect. When we are emotionally upset, we often say and do things we regret later. And that's true. Many couples who have broken up during the heat of an argument later wish they hadn't, and burden yourself if necessary to a trusted friend, a minister, a counselor, or a teacher. Explaining of someone not emotionally involved in the situation often proves helpful. Pray about it, seek divine guidance, ask the Lord to make it clear that you have chosen the right course of action. Also request His help in carrying out the decision with kindness. With kindness. Pray that the person you are breaking off with will get over the breakup without suffering serious emotional or physical problems. End the relationship as soon as you decide to do so, rather than leading the other person on. Take steps to end things after you have reasonable doubt. Don't pretend to care about someone whom you have lost interest in. Once you have made the decision, stick with it. Don't be conned by promises to change, compromise, or do things differently. If possible, give the other person a warning. An abrupt break could have the same kind of impact as the sudden death of a close relative. Most people find it easier to accept the death of a terminally ill person than to face an unexpected highway fatality. They have had an opportunity to prepare themselves emotionally. When your dissatisfaction with a relationship reaches the breaking point, you might drop hints about how you feel. For instance, you might say that you think you are depending on one another too much. Explain that you feel it might be better if you both dated others with the possibility of picking up the threads later after each of you has had the opportunity to make comparisons. Spare the other person's feeling of self-worth. It is a major loss to the self-image when the person you have loved rejects you. Avoid dragging up all the negatives about the other person. Instead, emphasize all the good times you have had. Talk about what the other person has contributed to your friendship during your time together. Spell out your appreciation for his or her finer qualities. Admit your own failures in making a go of the relationship. Perhaps persons you have been going with do not first possess the character traits you first saw in her. Admit your own lack of insight. Admit this to yourself if you can't bring yourself to admit it to the other person. This will help you to learn accept responsibility for your own actions and prove your maturity. Sort out why things went wrong and the part you played in it. Be truthful regarding your reasons for breaking up. You have a responsibility to tell the other person why you want to break up. All the young people I've talked with regarding this point agree that they want to know the reason even though it might hurt to find out. In the long run, it will prove beneficial. Mature persons want to learn from their mistakes, even though it hurts a lot. It is better to be told by than to continue wondering what was said or done to cause it. Proceed into the following manner. Admit your own failures in making the relationship work. Point out some facet of the other person's personality that you have appreciated, and then honestly and openly state the problem area without being brutally frank. Do not deliver negative information unless you can do it kindly. Choose the right time and the right place for the breakup. Don't drop the bomb on the way to a big event or the night before a heavy exam or in front of others. Breaking up in private hurts enough as it is, but to deliver such a jolt publicly or just before an important event is cruel and inhuman. After the breakup, keep to yourself and personal problems the two of you have had. Avoid the desire to broadcast information and gossip to your friends. The nicest things you can say for yourself and the other person is, "We used to go together, and he or she is a fine person. We'll always be friends." If you circulate damaging information, you do yourself a serious disservice. If the other person was such a jerk, why did you go with him or her anyway? Don't advertise your own poor judgment. Let your emotions heal a little before trying to see the other person again. When you do see each other, keep your conversation light and short. Don't try to sound overly friendly too soon, lest the other individual misconstrue it as an attempt to get back together. Since I have to go sleep now. Thank you, Sis Heidi. I'm just reading this book. God bless Sis Heidi. Thank you so much. It's already 1 hour. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. I need to end this now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Serge A. God bless you. Thank you, Serge A. Bye.